Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please subscribe and keep watching for more detailed videos. Willow is entering one of the most difficult weeks she has faced in a long time, and what unfolds in the coming days is going to leave her completely shaken. From the outside, she has been trying to keep a calm exterior, but inside, her emotions are breaking apart piece by piece. She is haunted by fear, doubt, and the constant worry that everything she has fought to protect is slipping through her fingers. The choices she made, the people she trusted, and the secrets she's been forced to carry have created a storm that refuses to settle. Each conversation, each confrontation, and each new discovery this week will add more weight to her shoulders. Her despair isn't just about her personal struggles, but also the ripple effect it creates on everyone around her. Viewers will see a Willow who is stretched beyond her limit, and the reactions from those closest to her will shape what happens next. At the heart of Willow's pain is her desperate need to hold on to stability. She knows how fragile peace in Port Charles can be, and once it shatters, there is no way to put the pieces back exactly the same. She tries to reach out for reassurance, but what she encounters instead is resistance, frustration, and in some cases, harshness from those who claim to be allies. That is where Britt comes into play this week. Britt is not in a mood to sugarcoat anything, and she's far from gentle when it comes to Willow. Her response to Willow's emotional collapse will not be sympathetic. In fact, it will sting more than Willow is ready for. Britt's words cut sharply, and her actions prove that she is unwilling to compromise. This is not just another disagreement, it's a clash that will force Willow to look at herself and her circumstances from a completely new angle. Britt has always been known for her sharp tongue and her refusal to play nice when she feels her point of view is being dismissed. She will continue that same pattern this week, and Willow will be on the receiving end of it. Instead of comfort, Willow finds judgment. Instead of support, she feels pushed into a corner. This is where her despair grows darker, because she feels misunderstood and abandoned at the very moment she most needs compassion. The audience will be left questioning whether Britt's harshness has a deeper motive, or if it's simply who she is when pressed. There's no doubt that the confrontation between these two women will leave scars, and the fallout from it may change how Willow sees not just Britt but also herself. Meanwhile, in another part of Port Charles, Chase and Anna are moving forward with a strategy that could shake everything up. The search warrant they are preparing is not a small move. It is a decisive step that carries weight, power, and consequences. Chase has been determined for a long time to find the truth, and Anna's involvement means the investigation has reached a critical level. When two determined forces like them join together, nothing is left to chance. They are prepared to dig deep, expose secrets, and demand accountability. Their combined effort is going to put someone in the hot seat, and whoever it is will not be able to escape the scrutiny. The tension around this search warrant is enormous, because it signals that hidden truths are about to come out. Viewers can expect scenes filled with intensity as Chase and Anna confront barriers, navigate legal obstacles, and face resistance from those who would rather keep things buried. The warrant isn't just a piece of paper, it's a symbol of authority and determination, and once it is executed, the ripple effects will touch many characters. The big question is whether the evidence they uncover will be enough to deliver justice, or if it will open the door to even more complications that nobody saw coming. As the week unfolds, Willow's despair connects indirectly with the work Chase and Anna are doing. Though she may not be directly involved in the search warrant, the secrets and lies that are being pursued could easily overlap with the struggles she faces. Port Charles is never simple. Every storyline weaves into another, and one person's downfall is often another's revelation. Willow may think her despair is purely personal, but as Chase and Anna push forward, the truth is that her pain is part of a larger picture. Willow's conversations this week will show just how conflicted she is. She will reveal vulnerability in private moments, showing fear that she cannot speak openly in front of others. Her desperation for understanding makes her reach out in unexpected ways, even to people she might normally avoid. But when the response she gets is Britt's coldness, it leaves her questioning whether anyone truly understands her struggle. This emotional tug-of-war creates some of the most gripping drama of the week. Audiences will feel sympathy for Willow, but at the same time, they may wonder whether she is handling her situation in the best way possible. Britt's stance is not entirely without logic, and that makes the situation even more complicated. To Britt, tough love is sometimes the only love she knows how to give. She sees herself as someone who tells the truth even when it hurts, believing that sugarcoating reality only prolongs the inevitable. From her perspective, Willow needs to stop running from what's coming and face it head-on. But what Britt doesn't see or refuses to acknowledge is the depth of Willow's fragile emotional state. Her words may push Willow toward breaking rather than healing. The audience will be left debating whether Britt is right to be so harsh, or whether she is completely out of line. On the other side, Chase and Anna's scenes will be filled with momentum. Every moment they spend working together reveals how determined they are to see justice done. The search warrant becomes a central focus, and the process of obtaining it will reveal hidden alliances and old rivalries. Characters who thought they could avoid suspicion will find themselves suddenly under the microscope, and the tension in those encounters will create some of the most intense exchanges of the week. Chase's moral compass and Anna's intelligence make them a powerful team, and together they refuse to let anyone slip through their fingers. To surface. The audience will start connecting dots that some characters in Port Charles would prefer to keep hidden. The warrant could uncover documents, items, or connections that tie directly to long-buried storylines, linking the present to the past in shocking ways. For Anna, this is not just about the job, it's personal. She knows that truth has consequences, and she is prepared to face them, even if it means stepping on powerful toes. For Chase, this is about integrity. He has fought too hard to let corruption or deceit go unchallenged. Both of them understand the stakes, and they will not back down. Willow's despair reaches its peak as she begins to feel like her life is unraveling from every side. Even moments that should bring comfort are clouded by fear. She worries about her place in the lives of those she loves, and she questions whether her past decisions have doomed her future. Her sense of isolation grows, especially after Britt's harsh rejection. Instead of finding strength in her community, she feels pushed further away, and that emotional distance leaves her vulnerable. Viewers will see her wrestle with dark thoughts, and while she may not completely fall apart, the cracks in her foundation are obvious. The beauty of this week's storylines lies in the way they intertwine. Willow's despair, Britt's harshness, and Chase and Anna's determination with the search warrant are all connected by one theme: truth. Willow fears the truth about her situation. Britt throws the truth in her face, and Chase and Anna chase after the truth with relentless force. The different ways these characters interact with honesty and deception create a layered narrative that keeps the audience invested from start to finish. As the days pass, expect confrontations, unexpected alliances, and a growing sense that the walls are closing in on several characters. Willow will be tested. Britt will reveal her uncompromising nature, and Chase and Anna will prove just how powerful determination can be. By the end of the week, Port Charles will not look the same. The revelations, the emotional clashes, and the fallout from the search warrant will create shockwaves that extend far beyond the immediate storylines. And when the dust settles, the big question will remain: who will stand strong, and who will crumble under the weight of everything that comes to light? Willow's despair is only the beginning. Britt's harsh response is only one spark in a larger fire. And Chase and Anna's search warrant is not the end of an investigation, it is only the beginning of a truth that no one will be able to hide from. Come back to our channel for all your updates. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel.